Salutations. Fair game with TJ Ormer. We all heard the news. Jalen Rose being let go by ESPN. BS. I can't really get to explain why he got fired. Jalen Rose stock was at a certain level. I must say that off the top. Joining them at 2007, his career picking up. 2012 with NBA Countdown, Jalen and Jacoby, NBA pregame shows. First take, him putting Skip Bayless in his place. A lot of legendary moments Jalen Rose was a part of. Who remembers that 5-5 documentary when they was going against Duke, how that team was formed, him beefing with Chris Webber? Will they ever get that resolved? They a brotherhood. A lot of impactful things Jalen Rose did to that network on the entertainment side of it. I will miss Jalen and Jacoby. One of my favorite shows when it was on air. For it to go down like this, I don't quite know how to feel. And in all honesty, with him getting canned by ESPN. When I'm bringing all of this into fruition, going down the timeline of Jalen Rose, I feel like his commentating career will be bigger than his basketball career. We can't throw that out the window. It's sad though what that incident with Malika Andrews caused. She has an out for black men. We have to get right to the meat and potatoes. She has something against black men. Soon as that incident, when she's like, "Get your hands out of my armpit," he was just giving her like a small hug. He did not hug her in no inappropriate way. He did not do that at all. He viewed her as a sister. What does Malika do? She blows everything out of proportion. That's what she did. She blew it out of proportion. It probably was a HR situation. Him getting investigated on did Jalen Rose really, with the harassment and things like that, and the way ESPN is going, they more of a woke network. They're woke. They're more concerned of being woke. The optics of things. It's easier to cut bait with Jalen. Also, it does save them millions of dollars as they're trying to build new personalities on that show. Kendrick Perkins is cheaper. Malika Andrews, of course, she's a beautiful face, and while they're doing this cost cutting, it's business as well. While building up these on the air talents profiles, they can bring in similar views while having Stephen A. Smith and other people on their shows. It's an easier thing to do. So, speaking of Jeff Van Gundy too, being fired, and Jalen Rose, it makes sense. Have a personality next to Mark Jackson, even right, a newer face. So once they get that newer face abreast to what's going on, then it's easier to get rid of Mark Jackson. Going on with it, it's a business model they're trying to do with cutting costs because you get rid of Jalen Rose, you build up different personalities on the cheap while keeping a couple recognizable faces. ESPN, Stephen A. Smith on ESPN, he gets paid the most. You still have Michael Wilbon, keep him. They are the most paid on that network. Then you build up other people's profiles, such as a Kendrick Perkins. I don't know if they go keep Jay Will. I feel like though Jalen Rose would not have been a part of that cost cutting move if if that incident never happened with Jalen Rose. And I feel sorry for her actions. She seemed like she got something against the brothers. I don't get that one bit. Why? Your skin is like our skin. So the call out Hume Udoka and blast him screaming on Stephen A. Smith like we will not do this, sir, and that and going back and forth with Stephen A. trying to sign him on his own show wasn't cool at all. Then Joe Mazzulla, he replaces Ime Udoka as the Boston Celtics coach. Why is she pulling things from college? What happened to college? The case was dropped or whatever. Why does she blast people's info on on the most important moments? This dude is becoming the head coach. Situation is behind him when he's in college. But for whatever reason, he's become the Boston Celtics head coach. She put him on blast. Then the kid that got drafted, Brandon Miller for the Charlotte Hornets, she started going in on his case when draft night wasn't even about that. More so, it should have been based on he can change his family life. What can he do with the Charlotte Hornets? Is he going to jail with LaMelo Ball? Will Charlotte finally get close to a play-in tournament to make the playoffs? Will he complement what's going on in Charlotte? Make player comparisons? I don't like that as much. Still, whatever's related to the game, talk about the game. But the blast, a situation he was found innocent on, classless, tasteless. What does she got going on?